Hello, Representative Andrew Engell here for your Friday, January 30th report. Today we had a hearing in the Agriculture Natural Resource Committee on Representative Abell, my seatmate's bill, to require the Department of Fish and Wildlife to manage wolves and other predators if the ungulate population, which ungulates in this case refer to deer, elk, and moose, if those populations drop below 25% from their 10-year historical average. And to look at that, managing not just the predators and the prey independently, but as a holistic ecosystem. This makes me think of a meeting I hosted last summer between the governor's office and several of our Native American tribes. And somebody from the Kalispel tribe said to have one completely unmanaged species, the wolf, in an otherwise completely managed ecosystem just makes no sense. And I think this bill is somewhat common sense on that front. So it was a fascinating hearing. We had about, I can't remember, there might have been 30 people signed up to testify. It was a very long hearing, but it was great. And heard from a number of people from the 7th District, Kathy McKay and Don Peeker, and I can't remember the whole list off the top of my head, but there was a lot of good people from the district and across the state testifying on this bill and the importance of managing our wildlife holistically. We also had some other discussions. There's this really complicated bill on 340B contracting. It's a pharmaceutical bill, but it relates to funding for healthcare entities. And I met with Representative Ty. It's her bill today to talk about it. And anyways, I'm still working through some of that. We had the hospital association in, a number of hospitals from the district this week, and we talked about it with them as well. So that's continuing conversations. Next week, Wednesday, is the policy cutoff date, which means that all policy bills have to get out of committee by Wednesday. So for example, my charity care bill, we've talked about it. If it doesn't get out of committee by Wednesday of next week, it's going to be a dead bill for this year. And so there's a lot going on, a flurry of activity, people trying to get things done at the last minute. And then we're going to switch to financial bills, and then it'll go to all floor activity for a week or so. And so there's a lot going on here. I had a bill I talked about before, my bill to allow small entry-level homes under 1,700 square feet, so not exactly small, but entry-level size, to be rollback and built under a previous energy code if there's energy code provisions that would take more than 10 years to pencil out financially. That bill was supposed to have a hearing last week. It got canceled. It got rescheduled for next week. Unfortunately, I just got word here about an hour ago that they canceled the hearing for next week as well, so that's unfortunate, but I'll be trying again in the next year. With that, have a great weekend. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you'd like me to talk about in the future.